The number one remedy for a toxic liver is something that you need to know about simply because most people have toxicity in the liver and they don't even know it yet. And that is because it takes years, decades of damage to the liver before you even notice a symptom. Now, some of the first signs of a liver problem are yellow eyes, yellow skin, nausea, little red dots on your skin, and just basically the lack of get up and go. So the cool thing is there is this one thing that can greatly counter a lot of different toxic effects. For example, you might drink some alcohol, right? And you wake up with a hangover. This remedy will eliminate that hangover. Okay. It reduces the damage of alcohol to your liver. It also counters bad effects from smoking, right? So here you're smoking a cigarette or you get secondhand smoke. It goes into your lungs. It goes into your bloodstream. And guess where it ends up? In your liver. So this remedy can counter the damage from smoking. Let's say you have a toxic solvent that's on your skin, ends up in your bloodstream, ends up in the liver. Now, this remedy can also handle other things like ibuprofen, which is a little bit different. It's not an anti-inflammatory. It's just something that gets rid of pain and it can help you with the fever. Then you have the toxicity from chemotherapy, radiation therapy, all the chemicals from your environment, including herbicides, pesticides, insecticides, fungicides. And this remedy is called NAC. I'm really glad that it's still in the market because they did take it off the market for a period of time because it's actually used as a drug, but it's a natural remedy. So what does the NAC really do? Well, it does several things. Number one, it's a key nutrient to replenish something called glutathione, which is a very important antioxidant in your entire body, including the liver. Now, glutathione acts as an antioxidant that helps to counter free radical damage. Now, let me just kind of explain antioxidants and free radical damage. So if you were to envision spinning a plate around in a circle, right, and you had a few weights that were balanced on each side of the plate, it could spin very symmetrically. But if you took one of the weights off and you spun it, it's no longer balanced. Just think about what that's doing. That's creating a lot of unpaired electrons, which then create a lot of destruction in the body. So the antioxidant donates an electron to give it to this free radical to make it no longer a free radical to balance out that plate that's spinning. Now, here's the problem. The antioxidant now is lost an electron. So it has to regenerate that, and it gets help from other antioxidants. And this is why you don't just have one antioxidant. Like in the liver, you have glutathione, you have vitamin E, you have vitamin C, and they all work together to help donate electrons. And one of the cool things about NAC is it helps to regenerate glutathione, which then help to regenerate other antioxidants. NAC also increases and enhances this other thing in the liver called phase 1, phase 2 detoxification. So this phase 1, phase 2 detoxification can take a fat-soluble poison and turn it into a water-soluble, harmless particle. Guess what? NAC can enhance that process in the liver. NAC also helps to regenerate liver tissue. It can also help reduce or prevent the liver cells from committing suicide, which is kind of like the liver self-destructing. And especially I would recommend it if you're on any medications at all, or if you are consuming alcohol or smoking or exposed to any type of toxicity. Now, I want to actually take this to the next level. I want to show you how to make NAC very, very potent. First thing is to always take it on an empty stomach. It's going to work better. Secondly, you want to take several doses throughout the day. NAC is even more potent if you add it with vitamin C and selenium. The last thing I want to mention about this is that when you take NAC, your next meal should be high in protein. That's going to help increase more amino acids to help this glutathione work a little bit better. And in addition to the animal protein that I would recommend, I would also recommend doing the cruciferous vegetables, right? Because it's loaded with antioxidants. And so that way you have plenty of extra additional things that your body can draw from to actually help the liver. Now, if you have not seen my glutathione video, you might want to watch that